Loading.
Here we go. I guess we'll get started here.
Chewbacca's balls.
Static.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Sessions, Bob.
Hey, everybody, this is Miles.
Mr. Smooth
Static
there.
Radio. Keep
Mr.
me up all
Smooth.
night.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, everyone.
It's Miles. I just got laid. Title.
Yeah. Me and Christina got together.
Yeah. Okay.
On my ride home from Decatur, I just thought,
I
I'd have one off the wrist.
I hope not. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Remind me never to ride in your car ever.
I wouldn't touch the steering wheel if I was you. You know
I got this portable black light. I need to shine on my seat before I take it. Thank you. How did it get on the headrest, for Christ's sake? Holy moly.
What's this song you're playing? It's called Goodbye Horses.
Oh my God. So yeah, we Miles he's like, hey, Bob, what are you doing Sunday? You know what?
I want to leech off you, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, nothing. He's like, hey, let's go to Decatur. We can go to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my there's David Spade tells a story about Norm Macdonald calling him up at odd hours asking for stuff, and that's my interpretation of that. So he goes, David, do you like free money?
Hey.
Do you like free money? Yeah, Norm, I do. You want to be richer than your wildest dreams? It's a funny bit, anyway. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the bit. So Miles, what are you doing Sunday? What are you doing? So we met up. We were in Decatur.
What am I, one of those? What am I, like a drag strip announcer? Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Be there. So I spent Saturday wondering, when's he going to cancel. That was my Saturday night.
You were hoping, like, man, why did I commit? Why?
No, I didn't mind committing. I just was like, this is unusual. And I thought, well, there's a 50-50 he's going to cancel. So
I know I'm trying not to cancel from here on out. No, seriously. I know I have canceled for various reasons.
I got a new TV. Whatever.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just, I'm really seriously trying.
I think we lost him here. Hold on a second. Is he gone? Yep. He says he's gone. Hold on. He's going to come back hopefully here. Let's see what happens. He's gone for the moment. Hopefully he comes back. And we see what's going on. I'm going to hang up and try him again here. He doesn't want to cancel, but he doesn't have the power of my internet here. He's back. He's back. He's joined us again. Here. Are you there, Miles?
Miles back.
Okay.
Back in
Back
town.
in town. Sorry, my internet just died for the moment and then came back. So you were saying I'm
No, I
trying
can
not
hear
to
you
cancel, and then
perfectly.
it disconnected you. So.
Oh no, I could hear you perfectly. Yeah, you were
Oh,
nice.
really? How strange.
Yeah. How bizarre.
How bizarre. So anyway, well, you didn't cancel, and we did meet up, and you tried to shame me in front of my mother
Again.
again.
I bring up your deepest, darkest secrets to your mom
Yeah,
just to see your response. And you're like,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
And you make stuff
You know
up
your son's a
too.
thief?
Yeah. And you go,
Yeah, I know. I just
hey,
making up
hey,
stuff.
Mrs.
You know?
Lement, do you know your son steals from the mall?
Oh, he wouldn't. Otherwise, the good Lord would murder him in his sleep.
That's
Oh.
right. Yep, exactly.
No, no. Your mom gave me free cookies, so she's a saint in
Yeah,
my book.
I'm
So,
like,
yeah.
don't get. He won't leave. Come on.
I know. You know those signs is like, don't feed the bears, don't feed the
Yeah.
wild animals. Yeah. I'm gonna be there every weekend. I'm gonna be honest with
Oh
you. I'm
yeah.
like, man,
That,
there's like
that,
some food here.
yeah. Well, she has more than
Your
she
wife,
can
yeah,
handle.
yeah, your mom. Well, I swear she was drinking wine in the morning with her breakfast, but she denied it. She's like, no.
I asked her the same question before you got there. She had a. I go, are you drinking wine? She's like, no, it's grape juice. I go, that's an awful fancy glass.
It was like a very short glass, but it looked like a little miniature wine glass.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. Well, she has some fancy,
Yeah,
stemware, and I guess she wanted to use it. I don't know.
yeah,
And if she was drinking wine,
yeah.
whatever. I don't. It doesn't really matter. But she said she wasn't, so
Well,
whatever.
I believe her. She was very nice. We got to talk to her for a while.
Yeah.
She let us know right from wrong, and that was very nice. And,
You're right from wrong. Yeah, Miles brought up. He's like, I'm thinking about going to North Carolina,
oh yeah.
and then those stupid
I brought up last week's show.
yeah, what stupid
Yeah,
wheels for the chair. Yeah.
yeah. I brought up last week's topic for the podcast, and the funny part was your mom didn't know that your wife had actually listened to her advice
Yeah,
and got
exactly.
the wheels,
Got the
the
wheels.
office chair wheels. And, oh,
Yeah.
good, good. Oh, I
Yeah,
do.
you just encouraged her.
You see
Now
how
I'm
happy she was?
yeah, I'm gonna have to be harassed by every scene on TV ad now from now on. Thank you.
I'm like the son she never had. I'm like, yes,
Mm.
Mrs. Lament, you are very nice
Or wanted.
and you're
Either
very
one.
knowledgeable.
Yeah. You're very
Yeah,
knowledgeable.
yeah,
Yes, you're very knowledgeable.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just agreed with everything she said. That was funny. Like, yeah, you're
Yeah, I
right.
know.
Yep.
I'm like
No, that was nice.
don't I wanted to yell, don't you see? He just agrees with you, so you'll be, he's playing you.
Certainly, you can't eat all that cake, that chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Ooh, you do want to
All
eat
that
all of that
chocolate
cake, too.
cake. You don't need
Yeah,
to give that to the
man.
neighbors. You can just give it to me.
That man that was cutting down the trees, he gets nothing.
Yeah, he gets nothing. Help people that help me get nothing. Yeah. So no, we went.
The guy that was mowing the lawn. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. So we went. You want to say where we went or no? I mean, I don't know what you want to do.
Well, I
It
don't
was
know.
your idea, so
This
you.
was a little bit of a test of this. I had seen a video, and it was talking about this area that allegedly is haunted, which would be south of Decatur,
Yeah.
Illinois.
South of Decatur.
And so, I went to meet up with this other gentleman you hear me talking to right now. And he's like, I'm gonna drive. I got this my car is like the space shuttle, so come on, jump in, man. And
I don't think
I'm
I
like, all
said
right,
that.
all
I think you basically just you just walked to my car while I stood there wondering what we were doing. Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Because you're like,
And
I'm not paying for all that gas.
yeah, I mean, this must have cost you about $400 because I pretty much like, spent all your money on this trip.
Yeah, I
That's
know
funny. Yeah.
exactly.
And this guy, like every place, like, oh, I had sex with some girl in that house. Oh, in that place too. Yeah, I had bathroom sex, and
I
I'm
don't
like,
I
all
don't
right.
remember mentioning that part, but okay.
After about an hour, I'm like, all right, we know. Yes, King Salami. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, all right. Yeah. He's like, let's take this route to the middle of nowhere. I'm like, oh, well, you're driving. Go ahead. I mean,
Yeah.
and I mean, we're just, I thought we were going to Springfield. I didn't know where the hell we were going. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know where he's going. Where is he?
We were heading
And then
to
he's
our
like, well,
destination.
going the wrong way. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, all right. He must know something. And suddenly, he's like, I got to eat. I got my back pill. I got to eat. I'm like, oh, I'm like, Jesus, this guy's getting old.
My
And Jesus,
back pill.
I got to take my back pill for Christ's sake.
No, we left
I'm like, all right,
saying we were
let's
going to
go.
eat, and I did get flipped around and didn't get right to the lunch place, but we figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy's like, I gotta eat right now. I'm like, all right. So like 3 hours later, I guess we found a place. Okay. And I'm like, all right, well. Like it's raining the whole time. The whole time it's raining. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And we had lunch, and which this gentleman I'm talking to paid for, which is very nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Even though I let you pick the place, I paid for it.
I hope you tip the waitress well because she just had a baby. I hope you know that.
I didn't even pay attention to that, but yeah, I think I gave her a 25% tip.
That's good. She's a new mom, so I'm glad
Yeah.
you did that. And then, so finally, we get on the road to the correct way of where we need to go.
Right.
We're taking like Dukes of Hazzard, shortcuts and stuff. And I'm like,
Yep.
okay, we're gonna jump the bridge. And what are we doing?
Yep.
I'm
Just a
like,
good
"Jeez."
old boy.
And we get to the town called Tower Hill,
Yeah, Tower Hill.
and so I've researched this the night before, and I'm like, okay, take a left, and it's just down this road, and then you take another left, and you're there. And he's like, okay, no,
No,
nothing.
nothing.
We
Cornfield.
try a different road. Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
There's like, this is supposed to be like the highest elevated area in Central Illinois.
Right, and we're in a flat cornfield.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is maybe it's an illusion. Maybe it's some kind of optical illusion or
Yeah, it's
some Indiana Jones kind of like thing going on. I don't know. I was like, oh,
yeah.
okay, well, I go, let's go into the town proper and let's ask directions. And
Right.
we go to Bob's favorite gas station, the Casey's. I go, I'll bet $5 no one in here knows what the F we're talking about.
Right.
And sure enough, I don't know nothing. I don't know. Just like I tell the police, I don't know nothing. I don't know
Right.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, do you know anything? Well, I was there once when I was 5 years old. I got touched by somebody, but I don't remember it. I'm like, oh, all right.
Put it out of my mind.
And yeah, I'm trying to put it out of my mind. And then like some dude's buying like 4 pizzas. He's like, I don't know. Don't talk to me. Talk to that guy. Well, I don't know.
He did have 4 pizzas, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, holy crap! Like for a skinny guy, he eats a lot of pizza. Jesus Christ. And finally, we find a kindly lady, and I would assume either her dad or granddad, maybe. I don't know.
There was a big age difference there, yeah.
This lady says, "Follow me." Very kind. She goes, "I'll even drive you all the way there." I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do it. She goes, well, we're going that way. So when I turn this way, you guys turn that way, and I'll even wave.
Mm-hmm.
And so, true to her word, yes, she did get us close, not to, but close to where we need to be.
Right. Yeah.
But and then I'm like, okay, well, that seems to be a higher area up there with all these trees. I go, maybe that's it.
Yeah. The cell towers were up there. We were heading to the cell towers.
And we can't really yeah, so like we're trying, like, well, how do we get there? How do you do? We finally, we're like snaking our way through. There's like wild animals attacking us. I mean, there was all sorts of crazy
Mm-hmm.
stuff going on. And for like a high area, you thought like you'd really be like really climbing some big hill to get like, no, not really.
Not really.
I don't think 800 feet is really that tall.
No,
I hate
it's
to say it,
not.
I just don't.
No.
It's not. Okay.
But it is
Yeah, they made
for the area. It is because it's flat. It's very flat there. So,
yeah. Yeah, no, it's a flat area. I give you that. Yeah, it's
yeah.
just, but they made it sound like, oh,
Well, when
Everest.
you
Whoa.
live in a flat area your whole life, then yeah, that's big.
Yeah, yeah, and we found it. We found the cemetery,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello. Yeah, and there was a camera guarding it. So every time we actually went there twice, but
Three
every time
times
we pulled
actually. I
in
think we
within
went there
like
three
5 minutes,
times.
like some dude. And every time we did, we triggered something because someone with like a pickup truck would show up and like check us out. Like,
Yeah. Every time we went, yeah, to pick up different pickup trucks came and checked this out. Yeah.
yeah, they are watching that area very well.
Yeah. If you decide
Like,
to
oh,
go, you might
okay.
want to keep that in mind. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to destroy tombstones, I would not go there. Yeah, do not go there. So
Mm.
don't. And we went there. We went there. A pretty neat little cemetery, right?
Yeah. It was nice. It was very. I mean, it
So
was beautiful. I can imagine why people would want to be buried there. So.
a lot of songbirds and stuff. You're in the birds. It was pretty cool.
Trees. Lots of trees.
Trees. Yeah, no, it's neat. It's just surrounded by trees, very quiet. You're high up in the air. It's like wow,
I
cool
don't.
location.
I don't know if you realize this, but on basically all around the cemetery, every area out, like when you went into the tree line, it dropped off.
Yeah.
I mean, you were like basically on a pedestal.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't know that. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah. The whole area.
I did not wander though
pedestal.
into the trees either.
Well, I was just looking. I didn't wander, but yeah.
Oh, just looking, man. Forget it. But so we got out some equipment, right? You brought all your equipment. I forgot all mine. Of course, I still haven't found it. This bag has disappeared. My bag is gone.
That sounds like you're getting ready for a date. Well, you brought all your equipment. I forgot all mine.
No rubber with me. Oops.
Oops.
And I don't know. I took pictures. I videoed. I got nothing.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, so far I haven't gone through everything, but I haven't got anything either. So we got some nice birds, birds singing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And because I went back, I rewatched this video I watched of this older gentleman that had been there, and he had heard some weird noise that followed him, and I'm like, it's a bird.
Yeah.
It's a bird. Yeah. 'Cause whatever noise he had, there's a bird there making that exact noise. Like,
yeah. Yep.
I've just debunked this within 30 seconds. I'm going to tell you right now.
Right.
It's debunked.
It's debunked.
But I don't know. I mean, I did not pick up on anything. I didn't see anything, hear anything. I don't know. I mean, maybe you have to be there at midnight. I don't know. But I don't.
Other than the locals checking up on it, I think that was the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most exciting part was that Bob had parked his vehicle underneath this huge tree, And I didn't even notice this at first. I was like out, and he's like, "Oh, that's funny. Look up there." And there's like a 500-pound branch, like tree branch, hanging down, like just with seconds away from falling. Like with a heavy wind's gonna knock this thing down
Yeah.
soon, very soon. And I'm like, I'm standing under it. I'm like, oh wow, man, I wouldn't even see that coming. That would have just,
Yep. Yeah.
that'd been the end of me.
I tempted fate.
I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, Final Destination. Like, shit. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah. It was twisted
But
branch
what were your
hanging.
what were your
Well,
what was your take on it? Did
and
you?
now for the rest of the story.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
So yeah, so I did get us lost getting to lunch a little bit. I got twisted around and went the wrong way. Uh, I did not
Yeah.
have to eat immediately. Like, I thought last time we met up together, which has been a while ago, we didn't eat until like 3 o'clock, and you were all like, ugh. You're like, number one, I gotta eat, I gotta shit, I gotta piss, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I wanted to make sure that you were
In that order.
satiated.
In
Yeah,
that order too.
yeah, exactly. So I wanted to make sure you were satiated for our journey because it was a little ways outside of town, and it was good. And yes,
Yeah.
I did pay, but you paid last time. Just to be honest, that you paid last time. And the funny
I'm
thing was
overstepping you
you
on my.
did we go to Casey's, which by the way is your favorite place to go, and you like, I'm gonna go in there and ask, you're like all Mr. Big Balls, and you go right in there and start asking people where the hell this thing is. I was surprised. I just wanted to get something to drink because I was really thirsty, but what you paid for, and a bag of chips for me. Because it had been a while
I'll
since we
get
had lunch. Because it took a while to
all
get
that
there.
and a bag of chips,
Yeah,
which
all that in a bag of chips. Which what?
I didn't realize how big of a thing of chips that was. Like the whole trip, that bag of chips. I'm like, you're eating chips like for an hour. Like, Jimmy Christ. How
Well,
big was this bag of chips?
then,
Jesus.
then we spend a good 45 minutes because you do not believe this is the real place, and so we have to drive around and find people to ask where the place is. So we go to the place, Ridge
Yeah.
Cemetery, and we walk around, and you're like, this isn't it. So then we drive around and we found this old guy working on his tractor. And he's like, yeah, it's just down there. And we go back. You're like, this can't be it. And you're like looking at your map. And I'm like, this is it. This is the only place it could be on this. Otherwise there's basically these big gullies around up in this hill. And finally you said, okay, I guess this is it. And we got going on our little adventure there. But, it was very
The map
beautiful.
did show two cemeteries.
It did. Apparently, it was two and one. There are two different names there.
Yeah.
But the one that was talked about was called Ridge, right? So, but
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
incredibly. I mean, I cannot believe that people even made it to that point in Illinois, because Illinois is very flat, and this was up a hill, and buried
Yeah.
people in the 1830s. Because this is before,
Yeah.
Cars, proliferation of automobiles and stuff. Because this
Yeah.
place was remote and in an area that was not, it's easily gotten there by car, but not. I couldn't imagine people trudging up there, back in the 1800s, for Christ's sake.
Well, you gotta have horses and stuff.
Yeah, I
man,
know, but still, it's like anyway, and it was way back
you gotta dig
there.
all that by hand too.
Yeah, it was way back in the
Yeah.
woods, and it was really quite. I can see why you want to be buried there, but I can't see people going there a lot. So, but
You
yeah,
gotta want it.
Yeah, you gotta want
it.
it. And there's a lot of veterans and stuff like that back there from World War I and stuff like that. So, But no real bad vibe
Yeah,
or anything, and no, we didn't encounter anything. And there was a cool tree in the center
yeah.
that obviously had been there for a really long time and is really large, and a couple of cool trees, but that one particular one seemed really interesting looking. And but
Yeah.
it was fun to find it. I mean, it was hard to find, so you know you had a map and literally took
Yeah.
us
I mean,
nowhere.
it's
So
they.
yeah,
Yeah, the map was totally up. Man, I'm telling you that right now.
yeah. So, but I don't know that there were. It was all well taken care of, and these people are serious about nobody fucking around up there. you
I
know.
wish every cemetery was like that. Tell you the truth. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
hate people
mean,
that go in there and knock shit over and break shit.
right. There was stuff knocked over and whatnot,
I
but
wouldn't do it.
at this point, I can't imagine there would be because of their 21st century security measures
Yeah.
there. But no, it was fun. It
Hey,
was a
I'm
good
all for it,
adventure.
man.
Good adventure. It took a lot longer than we both thought it
Yeah.
was going to take, but a good adventure nonetheless.
I think what did I got in the town? What about 10:30, 10:40, something like that.
Yeah,
And
10,
we got.
10:50,
I
something
think
like that.
we finally left your mom's house.
11:30.
We left your mom's house a little bit after 6. I mean, that was like a long.
Oh yeah, at the end of the day, yeah,
No, I
at
mean
six
when we
o'clock.
left. Oh, yeah, I mean man, that was a long day. That
Yeah,
was
it was a long day of running around. So
yeah.
I did not get to take you to the place I wanted to go, which was Kreckles, but we'll go there eventually.
Oh my god, this guy in Crackles. Holy cow, this place must be the shit, man. Because he's like,
Yeah,
oh, I want
I'm sure it'll give
Crackles.
you the shits, but yeah, but it was a fun time there. So
Well, when
nothing.
we return, we'll have more adventures. I think we need to go back.
Yeah, no, we need to go. There's a bunch of places to go. So the I,
Yeah, I just looked interesting. I watched this video. That's the whole thing that got me interested in it.
no real encounters per se, other than Miles flirting with the new mother. He likes to work with young mothers, and so he was all about that. And then this,
I say congratulations on the birth of your child. That's flirting.
and then that really odd, overly helpful lady at the Casey's.
Well, she had a lot of ice cream going. I give her that.
Yeah, she got a lot of ice cream, and the old guy was like, we were talking to them, and I'm assuming his granddaughter or daughter or something about going to this place, and he's like, "You're not gonna go tear the place up, are ya?" I'm like, "No."
Well, we were thinking about it, but
He
now that you
goes,
know
"They got
about
a
it, we'd have to kill you.
camera. They got a camera up there." I'm like, "No, we weren't." And so that was a little weird, but he's a pretty
Well,
old
I
guy,
was going to
so.
say, I mean, would you admit to it anyway if you were going to do it? I mean, you're kind of giving it away. Like, yeah, we're going for
Right.
vandalism.
Yeah. What's your
We
name
want to
again,
tear the
old
place
timer?
apart and blow it up.
and the,
We
and
want to
the,
bludgeon you.
I don't know if the lady had it for Miles, but she was about ready to jump in the car with us and go and leave the old guy behind, I think, on the side of the road. So
Yeah, right. Give me a break. We are two wild and crazy
yeah,
guys.
I think she took one look at you and she's like, "Is that belly a depth gauge?"
No.
I don't know what she was thinking, but she was awful helpful.
She just saw that your car had no dents and rust, and she's like, "All right, well, they
Yeah,
must be rich.
really rich.
Rich. It ain't a
Yeah,
pickup truck, so they gotta be rich."
yeah. He's not no pick 'em up. It looks
No, she was very nice. She was
brand new and it's
very
got lots of
nice.
bells
She
and
went out of her
whistles
way to
on it.
help her.
Yeah, she was overly nice.
Yeah.
And to set the record straight, I was the one who said, "No, you don't have to take us there." Miles was thinking, I could see it in his eye. Well, if you if you want to take us there, I'm like, no, 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 just point us in the direction. We'll find it. I was
If
not
you
going
want
to
to buy our
be.
gas, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I told you you should have bought the ice
Yeah.
cream. They had like these two giant things of ice cream they were getting. So
I would have, but spent like $45 on potato chips on your ass. Like, fuck, this son of a bitch. Get the
$45.
flavors of Pringles or something.
$45 on potato chips.
You can't eat just one bag. Yeah, I know. Look at that son of a bitch.
I will tell you that it was a very full bag. It was a little bag you get at the gas station, but I'm like, damn, you could have some of these, and you didn't ever eat any. I just kept pulling them out. It was
I
like a
didn't know where
magic trick. It was like a magic, like potato chip, potato chip.
You were finger blessing the chips, and I'm like, no, I don't really want to do that.
Finger bless. Oh my goodness.
Although I think I had the best joke. I had the best joke because we were almost like, where the fuck is this place?
Mm-hmm.
I started singing that Donovan song. First there is a mountain, then there isn't, then there is.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
Right, I think I had the best joke of the day. Right.
I'm like, who knows who Donovan is? That's what I said.
Oh, come on.
If you would have got a can of Mellow Yellow, then I would have. Oh, Donovan. They call it Mellow Yellow.
Clever. Oh.
But you got a Sprite. You got a Sprite instead. So.
Right. Oh.
But all in all, good time. And I did do a new Everywhere is Haunted. And I'll put a link to that below this if you want to see where we went, and I'll probably use one of our pictures as a show art. And but nothing happened.
If anyone knows a real haunted place, please let me know, because I've been to a few in the last year, and I've been highly disappointed.
Well, and to me, now people are going to say, they're going to come out, and here's what they're going to say. They're going to say, you guys don't go there at midnight or whatever. And to me, total bullshit. Right. If it's haunted, it's going to be haunted at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll be haunted at 10:30 in the morning. If it's truly, if these ghosts don't have to set their alarms or anything, for fuck's sake. It's not like they got anything to do in the afterlife. Oh wait, I got to wake up and scare people at midnight. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. So, and we do go, sometimes we go later, sometimes we go, but it'll happen whenever. If it's really something, it'll actually
it's meant to be, then it'll happen.
That's right, exactly. So don't give me all that whiny.
Yeah.
Well, the energy's not right. That's just bullshit.
That's bullshit.
So send us a note, and we'll try to check it out. I mean, obviously, if it's more in the Midwest, that's better for us, because we don't live in New Jersey or anything. But Manny, send us anything, Manny.
That's not gonna happen.
I got.
Actually, Manny's going to be in Chicago here in a few weeks.
Oh, are you going to go see him? You love
we
to
should
go
to hunt with Manny. Yeah.
You love to go to Chicago.
Yeah.
Manny's gonna go. I'm gonna give you the address to Berkowitz's apartment.
Yeah.
It's haunted.
Berkowitz's apartment.
I can't get there now. So we'll see. But we've been around a few places in the Midwest, and so we'll go again.
I want to see proof.
Well, you want to be there when proof is happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.